Hi, this is Dale Guiducci with ERA Credit Services, coming to you once again with another video about how to start a credit repair business. And of course, for years, I've been coming on YouTube and also through our blog at eracreditservices.com talking about this subject. And it's not complicated. If you're interested in starting a credit repair business or starting your research, understand there's just a couple of different ways you can go about it, a couple of different business models, and how to decide which of the two you should go after or go that path you should go down is all about how much time do you have, how much capital do you have to invest in your business, those two things mainly, and then also what do you want your business to look like, how do you want your business to function, and how much time do you have in the business after you get it started. Once you think about all of that, then it becomes really simple to choose between the two business models. Now, what are the two business models? I'm going to break them down for you here in this video. I'll be right back. All right, welcome back. So what are the two options that you have basically no matter what in terms of how you should go about starting your credit repair business? Well, again, business model, right? What type of business model do you want? And that again is based on how much time do you have up front to build it, to get it started, how much money do you have to invest in that business model, and then how do you want that business to function for you after the fact? In other words, how much time do you have to actually operate your business? Are you working a job right now and you want this to be part-time, or do you have another business to run and really you're only starting a credit repair business so that you can help maybe some of your clients in your other business to qualify to buy from you in that business, such as if you were a real estate agent or mortgage broker, etc., those kinds of things. So here's the two business options. Or business models, either way you want to look at it. And I'm going to talk about the first one first, right? So let's talk about that one. This is where you would go out and contract with a company for software, right? If you're going to go with Turbo Dispute, Dispute Suite, Credit CEO, Credit Repair Cloud, any of those types of companies, you're buying software, which is fine because you may feel or think at this point that you need software to draft dispute letters, which it's a more automated way to do it for sure. So you may think you have to go that path, but here's the challenge that you're now going to have. You've got a bunch of pieces that you now need to add to that to actually have a business, right? To actually have an infrastructure of a business. Well, what are those things? Well, first of all, you need to know the laws in your state. Because the laws in your state may preclude you from doing a bunch of different things, and you may need to, at the very minimum, purchase a surety bond. So you need to check the laws in your state, and we've got articles about that and where resource where you can go find out the laws in your state. But you got to check on that. The software company's not going to handle that for you. The other thing that you have to do is you have to learn where you're going to pull your client's credit. I mean, right now, a lot of these software companies don't have an answer for you. And what they tell you is to have your client, listen to this, have your client open up an account at Credit IQ or Smart Credit or some other place where they can actually see their credit reports, pay their monthly fee to do it, and then give you the login so you can go in and get their credit report. Does it function? Does it work? Yeah, it's not the smoothest, is it? Someone had called me that's working with a software company right now, and they're going, it's sketchy. It's kind of sketchy. I don't know if it's sketchy, but it just isn't the smoothest and most professional way of going about it. But you have to find a way where you're going to get credit pulled for your client, certainly. Another thing that you're going to need is a merchant services company. You have to, in today's day and age, have the ability of not pulling, and we already talked about that. You have to have the ability to take credit cards and debit cards. You have to. Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and American Express. You need a merchant services company for that. That's expensive. You got to pay a monthly fee to these people. It's a little difficult to get it set up. Remember back in the day when I had a different business and I had to get a merchant services company set up. But here's the most difficult part. A lot of merchant services companies don't want to work with credit repair companies, certainly individuals that are starting up a credit repair company. You have no track record. So that itself is also a challenge. Another thing is you're going to have to develop a website. Now, some of these software companies give you a platform, but you have to build the website. Are you good at building websites, graphic design and content and links and all those kinds of things? You have to think about that as well. Here's another thing that you've got to consider, and this is for after you get your business started, if you go through everything that I'm telling you, and that is the customer service part of it. If you're doing this part-time, in other words, most of the people that I talk to are going, well, I want to start my business kind of part-time, figure out if it's going to work, and then transition perhaps out of my full-time job or out of another business. If you're doing that, how are you going to provide customer service when you're at your job? How are you going to provide customer service when you need to be focused on your primary business? It's going to be difficult. Again, today's day and age, and we're going to talk about competition here in just a minute, the competitors out there, they have customer support, Monday through Friday business hours at the very minimum. So you have to compete with that, and that's what clients expect. So you got to overcome that challenge. Another thing is your marketing. What kind of marketing materials outside of your website, what kind of marketing materials are you going to have? Yes, you need business cards and things like that. But in today's business environment, what about professional quality videos? What about a YouTube channel? What about social media, a Facebook business page, and all those kinds of things? So there's a lot to it. But here's the other thing that you've got to consider. Even if you go through all of this time to get everything that I'm telling you about, it's going to take you a lot of time. It could be weeks, could be months, depending on how much time you can devote to it each day. And then money, right? Like your software is going to cost you X amount of dollars a month. Your merchant services, X amount of dollars a month. Your website has a hosting fee. You got to think about all these things, right? So even if you go through the time and money, what are you now offering to the general public? You're offering credit repair, the removal of derogatory items. Well, I'm here to tell you, and you should do this research yourself, there are 81,000 credit repair companies currently doing business in the United States. Now that's Lexington Law, Sky Blue Credit, Ovation Credit, all those big guys, and creditrepair.com, I could go on, right? There's several large companies out there. And then you've got all the mom and pops that are doing the same thing you're doing. And then you've got the mid-sized companies that maybe just target in your metropolitan area, what have you. 81,000 companies all offering what you're offering. What makes you think you're going to be able to penetrate that market, right? And be competitive? Why would someone want to do business with you? Not only why would a customer prospect want to do business with you because you're doing the same thing as everybody else, but why would a real estate agent, a mortgage broker, a car dealer, a solar company want to refer their credit challenged clients to you? What are you offering that nobody else is offering, understanding that this is a part-time business for you? You're not even doing it maybe full-time. So it's a big challenge. That's option one. If you've got the time, you've got the money, you've got a way to penetrate this market and compete against 81,000 companies while you're just offering the same thing, you should consider that. However, I've got another option that eliminates all of that, and that is an agency business model like I have. I have an agency business model. I didn't have to go through figuring out how I was going to pull credit. I didn't have to get surety bonds, and I can do business in all 50 states, right? National business I can build. I didn't have to worry about merchant services, getting a merchant services account. I didn't have to build websites. It's all done for you, all in a package, if you will. When you get started with this agency business model, they go, here's your agency. Think about it like a State Farm insurance agent, right? State Farm, when they sell an agency to a new agency owner, everything is packaged up. All the marketing is done for them, the way to sell an insurance policy, the insurance policies. And here's the other thing, they don't have to write the insurance policy. Well, with our company, you're not specifically pulling credit analyzing credit reports, drafting dispute letters, all that kind of clerical work. We have a staff at our corporate office that does all of that for you. What does that do for you? It allows you to do a couple of things. First of all, continue focusing on your primary source of income right now, whether that's a job or a business, right? And then also beyond just being able to spend the time, doing that, is that the time you have to build your business, you're building your business. What do I mean? You're marketing your business, right? You're spending time in sales with the customers that come in through those marketing efforts, because you're not worried about all these other pieces. These pieces are being handled for you. And once you have a customer, you can feel confident and comfortable that that customer is going to get taken care of, because the company provides customer service for your clients 8.5 hours a day. It's all done. Your primary function, again, is marketing and sales of your business. Now, if you don't feel you're good at marketing and you don't feel that you're good at sales, then this isn't a good business model for you. But the other one isn't either. Because guess what you have to do, even if you piece it all together and you're doing all the credit repair yourself and pulling credit reports, drafting, all that stuff, you still have to do sales and marketing. This gives you a lot more time to do sales and marketing, and they provide you with professional quality marketing materials for social media, landing pages, for sales funnels, videos that you can that are on your website that you can have people watch, all done professionally produced, money spent on these videos so you look like a professional. And again, you can do business in all 50 states. So to me, you've got a choice, right? If you have a lot of time, you'll have a lot of money, and you don't have a job and another career that you got to take care of, then the first option, go for it, right? It's going to cost you more money, time, etc. The second option, though, if you don't have a bunch of time to invest in starting your business, a bunch of money to invest in starting that business, and a bunch of time to operate that business afterwards, this makes all the sense in the world. So here's what I'm going to do. In the description, of course, below the video, I'm going to put some links for you so you can watch our business overview video, see if it makes sense to you. I'm sure it will. Go to our website. You can see the video there as well, and you can peruse my blog. I've got dozens and dozens and dozens of articles on the credit repair business. I've been in this business for almost 9 years now. It's provided an incredible lifestyle for my wife and I. And guess what? We can travel when we want, because we have all these other things being handled by people that are really good at it. And we just concentrate on the sales and marketing of our business, which is what we're good at and what we enjoy. So if it makes sense to you, what you can do after you see the video is you can book a phone appointment. If you're watching the video on YouTube, make sure you click a link and go to our website. At the top of every page on our website, it says book a phone appointment. Click that. It'll pull up our calendar, and you can see the day and times, and we have evenings available, we have some weekends available. You can see the days and times where you can book a phone appointment with us, and we'll call you at that time. It sets that right on our calendar so we don't have other things to do or other things scheduled. So book a phone appointment. Now, make sure you watch the video first. Don't go, oh, I want to talk to these guys, and not see what the business model is all about. Look at the video. It's 30 minutes of your time, and then maybe another 30 minutes on the phone with us so you can get all your questions answered. You can take 1 hour out of your life and figure out and understand this amazing business model that is helping people become successful in the credit repair business all over the United States. You can find that out in an hour, or you can go through what you're going through to go, okay, I got software now. Now what else do I need? And what else do I need? And what else? I mean, you can do that route too. To me, it makes no sense, but it's entirely up to you. So hopefully, this cleared up your life one way or another, right? And helped you, saved you a lot of time. No matter what direction that you go, and we're here to talk with you and help you the rest of the way as well. So again, hopefully this was helpful, and you go have a great rest of your day. I look forward to talking to you very, very soon. Take good care. Oh, and by the way, if you like the video, subscribe to the channel. I come out with new videos all the time, and go ahead and like it. That would be awesome. And if you have some comments down below, absolutely, I check them. I don't check them every day, but I check them every few days, and I'll reply to those comments, okay? Take good care. Bye now. Top is up.